about if we were gonna talk about like fakes and phonies in relationships. Okay, like what? Like what would be an example? Like what?
I'll give you an example. Um, Guy and girl been dating for about 6 months.
Right.
Everything seeming perfect. Everything, they hang out, they go out, they have fun, they meet each other's family members. They went on a vacation trip once or twice.
Right.
And then one day, the girl gets a message from some guy from her past. It could have been her ex, could have been her baby dad, could have been whoever. And it starts to change. Weeks go by. You guys don't really have dinner as much as you did anymore. She's not really texting you like she used to anymore. What exactly is going on? You know what I'm saying? Is it she's cheating? Is she backing down from the relationship? Is she rethinking the relationship? Is she still in love with you, but she's still weighing her options? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so it's a normal relationship, whatever, everything's going good. Yeah. Then out the blue, the fucking ex pops up, and then now shit's starting to change.
There you go. We're gonna direct it towards the girl first.
But see, okay.
Discuss that, then we'll flip it to the guy. And
okay.
See how, you know what I'm saying?
So with something like that, right?
So we don't really know how they think. But.
Okay, so with something like that, right? The problem with that is, right, though, I feel like when females start doing slick shit like that, it's harder, for some reason, it seems like it's harder for men to pick up on that shit right away. I don't know if these bitches were fucking born, hold on. I don't know if these bitches were born to just be conniving, or if we just think because they're our girl, they're not going to do fucked up shit like that, or what it is. But these bitches seem to get away with this shit way longer than dudes.
On a daily basis.
Mm-hmm.
On a daily basis, they get away with it. On a daily basis.
Right.
This is just what they do. And you've been cheated on. I've been cheated on. You've never cheated, but I have cheated.
Right.
So
now, see, that's interesting you say that, because it's funny.
I can do it from both worlds. I can do it from both worlds.
Right.
I can explain why I was cheating, and then you can't really explain it, but you know why you was doing it, and then I can explain why I was being faithful and how did I not catch the signs of
right.
I was being cheated.
But see, that's interesting too.
What you said is exactly how I got caught.
But see, what you said is interesting because, okay, you know how women always think like, oh, your boys, they'll lie for you, whatever. You, Henry, Rob, anybody I've ever been cool with, all of my niggas know. Like, I'm really like a square dude when it comes to relationships. I've never been that type of dude. Like, when you and Henry were fucking a different chick every night, and fucking coming to New Brunswick with a different girl every night, sometimes two nasty ass, dirty ass, dirtbag ass cheeks every fucking night. What was I fucking doing? Sitting there in the fucking room by myself, like 9 times out of 10. That's the problem, though. These bitches be thinking that, yo, if I'm doing it, he's doing it, or you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the part
that labeled.
Right.
You automatically labeled. If Adam's a piece of shit, then Kevin has to be a piece of shit. If Henry has to be a piece of shit, then Jay has to be. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes. If Adam cheats, the forget.
But then, here's what's fucked up too, though. So okay, the dude, he's dating a girl, whatever. She starts talking to the ex, whatever. Now, at the point that this dude finally finds out what's going on, everybody's gonna be looking at him like, oh, you didn't know she was doing it because you were probably doing the same shit, and that's why you weren't paying attention. But I don't agree with that, yo.
Yeah, you don't, because it could have been like, I've seen movies, TV shows. Most of the time, the guy is so consumed in trying to do his actual job or his 9 to 5.
Right, taking care of the kids, trying to go to work, right.
Yeah, to please his woman, like save up for a whole week. Because he knows next week he wants to take her to TGI Fridays instead of Applebee's.
Right.
And he doesn't really have the funds for Fridays this week, but he has next week. And then she's so thinking that, he's missing the signs of her already cheating or her already flirting around with other guys.
Right.
Because he's so involved in thinking that she's perfect.
Trying to be a dude and take care of your family or take care of your girl or whatever it is. Like, it's so fucked up because. So then what is that, right? Because I feel like a lot of these chicks who think like that, they got low self-esteem issues. Like, I have a big problem with women who take their past relationships with other men and the way they acted out on the new dude that they're with. Like, yo, like, it's fucking crazy how that shit is nowadays.
You saw what I was talking about yesterday. You saw what 2 days ago. You saw I was talking about women in 2016. That's exactly what just came out of your mouth. It's exactly what I said. They all use their past. All of them now. Every single one. Bro, I've fucked around with marry chicks. I could talk about all that on the podcast. I've done everything though. Like,
but see, okay, so let's look at that. But because here's what's crazy. Everybody has a past, right? Like you just said, I've been cheated on by Matt. You know, I've been the best dude in my past relationships. I've been cheated on by just about everybody, lied to, whatever. But here's the problem, though. These women think they're the only ones who had it fucking bad. So they get into these relationships, and automatically from the jump, they're looking at it like we got shit. Yo, I don't got shit to prove to you. If anything, we got shit to prove to each other. But some of these bitches, bro, they be on it in their heads like, well, I'll act right when he proves to me. Bitch, fuck you talking about? Like you know what I'm saying? Like because here's the thing. The women don't like a double standard. But the problem is when you meet a chick, 9 times out of 10 in 2016, you can go all the way back to 2007. If you're as a man, you're 25 and older, any female you meet, 9 times out of 10, she's going to have at least 1 kid, sometimes 2. They don't realize we're taking on so much more by being with you. We're agreeing to be with your kid. We're agreeing to help you with your kid. Like, it's more shit. From the fucking door.
You're getting into a family relationship from the door.
Right.
This is what you're getting yourself.
Exactly.
Like the chick, I give the example, the chick I'm talking to now. She's not the only chick I'm talking to, but she's the one I'm mostly around. So she has 4 kids, 24, 21, 15, and a 4-year-old. I literally just met her 4-year-old a week ago. A little girl. She's adorable. She's so cute. But I haven't spent any time because I have my own 5-year-olds to worry about.
Right,
and this is what I explained to her. If you've known me, Kev, like you know me since I was a teenager,
right.
I try my best not to hold my tongue. I say what I feel,
right.
and I don't care what they got to say about it. I never have, because I have something called zero filter.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
I should be more considerate of people's feelings. Yes, this is right. But sometimes you got to tell people the damn truth.
But see, I don't even agree with that. Gotta have more of a filter shit, because I don't have no filter either. And I feel like that's a big part of the reason why I have the troubles I have in my relationships, because, yo, I'm the kind of person, look, I don't care what you do. Everybody does their dirt. Everybody fucks up. It is what it is. Yo, fucking be transparent and be honest with me. Like, don't fucking sugarcoat shit, because the thing is, if you're sugarcoating shit and you ain't saying how you really feel, but you're thinking it, you're worse off than me. Like, I feel like if me and a girl is together, right, whatever the situation is, whether we're married, we're dating, I don't care what it is. If I'm with you and you with me, yo, you know, not to say that it's right or that it should be happening all the time, but if we get into an argument and I'm like, yo, fuck you, bitch, like, not for nothing, we should be able to rock like that. We should be able to get into arguments, have disagreements, and you should know at the end of the day we're good regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can't be real with nobody else.
That's a huge thing with these females these days. You're 100% right.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like, yo, I should be able to be so real with you, because here's how I look at it, and they don't look at it this way. I look at it like, if you look at me and my pattern and how we get into arguments and I'm so raw and I'm real with you or whatever, the person who's more real with me, even if sometimes they come off too strong or they come off whatever, the person who's the most real with me is the person that I know at the end of the day is less likely to do some shit behind my back, because they'll do it to my face. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's that sneaky shit. You smiling in my face all the time, knowing that you want to curse me out.
I'm gonna give you another example. It's just this is on the same topic, but this is just something from the past.
Right.
Example: Henry and Chris Nastawa were original friends.
Okay.
Before me and you ever came along.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Chris Nastawa and Henry got into his own beef with Troy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Henry got in so deep with Troy that Troy is forcefully now feels like he has to put his hands on him. So Troy pulls up at his house with the girl that Henry and Troy beefing over, and her 2 friends, and Troy beats him up. Henry was also in the presence of Chris Nastawa. This is his boy, mind you. His boy. His boy runs away. Now, Chris says, and I quote, "I never ran away. I just walked away before when I saw the car pull up. I thought it was people, so I walked away." This is his exact words. And Henry After coming to my house, Henry didn't come straight to my house. Henry went to Chris's house first and banged on his door and was knocking on the door and shit. You know what I'm saying? And Chris locked the door and didn't answer Henry, right? Okay? These niggas want to act tough, right? They want to act tough. And then Henry proceeded to take his dad's Honda Accord. What's his dad's Accord back then? Like a 03
I remember
something.
that shit. Yeah, I remember that shit. That box looking shit. Yeah.
Or something. And the gold shit, and then come to my house, ring my doorbell. While it just so happens I'm in the presence of Hustle Man, my brother, Baron, me, and Tyreek. I open the door, all their faces drop because they don't like Henry. Henry's face is messed up, his jaw is looking all crazy, his jaw is swole, his mouth is bleeding, his left eye is bloodshot red, his clothes look terrible, and he proceeds to tell the story that Chris ran away from him and to not help him, and then Troy came with 3 niggas and jumped him. It just so happened the St. Matthew's Carnival was at 4 o'clock that evening. Mm-hmm. So guess what we did? We called up the white boy Brian, who had a car. We called up Darren James. We all hopped in the cars, 3 cars, mind you. I knew Troy, so I was leading the pack. I had no intention of putting my hands on Troy. I had intention of putting my hands on his boys because you don't jump my boy.
Right,
you understand?
Right.
That's an unfair fight.
Right.
But I would have respectably spoken to Troy first, and if Troy wanted the sauce, then I would have either get beat up or I would have beat him up. Either way, it was going down.
Right.
So they weren't there. They were in Northridge. We pile in the cars. We go to Northridge. We come down. We don't see them. We coming back up. Kaz is in the middle of the street, flashing his. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Brian dips off. And Baron dips off like, yo, we ain't strapped. You only got bats and shit. Like, we out. We can't dodge no bullet. And from then on, we told Henry to handle the scene himself. I don't know what transpired after that, but supposedly Henry called the homies, and the homies went there and shot up Northridge and whatever. Okay? Some imaginary fairy tale, never-ending ass story from Peter Pan days is what he told. Okay?
Right.
So,
well, the funny thing is, again, like I was telling you the other day, because it just so happens that night, the same night that shit happened, but I didn't know at the time because me and Henry wasn't cool like that yet. For some strange reason, me and Jasmine happened to be sitting right outside of the Quick Check. Because you remember, my parents lived right around the corner. It just so happens that up comes Kaz and Troy and all of them niggas walking right the fuck across Woodbridge Ave. So I see these niggas and I'm like, yo, what's up? And they're like, yo, we just fucking, yo, this dude just can't. They were talking about Henry. They were telling me the whole shit, but I didn't know at the time. I didn't really put 2 and 2 together. But I mean,
and Henry, but the thing is, back to how I'm going to tie that into is how, like you said, who has your back.
Right.
People who always had your back will always have your back.
Right.
I'm not Bruce Lee, I'm not Jet Li, and I'm not Michael J. White.
Right.
But I can handle my own stories. Yes, I have not got into any fights that people have seen me in America. Yes, I got fights as a child. I've gotten fighting when I was locked up. Yes. I have never, ever been knocked out a day in my life. I was no bleeding. My eye was no swollen. Nobody lumped me up.
Right.
It's never happened. My whole life is there people that can do it easily. Very easy. Easier than they think, actually. But now at this stage of my life, I know what I'm very capable of doing and how I can handle my own stories.
Right.
Because after the military, nobody ever attempted to fight. My brother grabbed me when I was on the chair when I was drunk as shit one time. It was in 2010 when I had my house parties. It was like 3 in the morning. Grabbed me and threw me off the chair because I wasn't paying attention. You know how someone grabs you from the back and pulls you down?
Right.
Because I told him go fuck himself, and I said it tough as shit, and he thought, you know what I'm saying? And when he pulled me down, I'm already on the ground. So Steve, obviously I'm stunned for a second because I'm off the chair. Steve jumps on top of me and was like grasping me and was like, "What the motherfucker? What'd you just say?" And I'm laughing. Ask Steve to this day. Ask Amory. Ask I think Henry and them was there. They pulled him off me like, "Yo, chill." I was laughing. You know, I was laughing because I know. At the end of the day, that's my brother. He's not going to punch me. He's going to grab me up.
It's the same exact situation with him outside the high school. Same shit.
Yeah, but he's my brother. Like, he's never put his hands on me, and I've never put my hands on him.
Right.
It just never happened. Have me and Steve beefed? Oh yeah. Have me and Steve stopped talking to each other for a while? Oh yeah. But one thing I would always respect about Steve, at the end of the day, there's been times when I was down, my brother had my back. No matter what situation I got into, my brother always had my back. Since I was me and Steve started living together. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's with my dog. I mean, yes, we haven't talked in years, but no matter what, I always got my niggas back because I know he always got mine at the end of the day.
Right.
No matter if he all involved with his girl, it just is what it is. He may not be blood, but family's everything, and it is thicker than water. So
Right.
believe that.
Right.
And me and you don't have to be blood, but I still consider niggas like, yo, Kev, but I'm like, yo, me and Kev, we talk our shit. That's, you know what I mean? He talking shit, whatever. But that's like my brother, bro. Like, that's my
Right.
big bro. And I will always say big bro. Always, always. I'm like, yo, that's like my big brother because nigga know me since I was like 14 years old. Like, I'm fucking 31 now. Like we're grown now.
Right?
We're not children.
Crazy.
Like,
Grown is
you know
right.
what I'm saying? Yeah, we in our 30s, bro. Kids, everything.
Damn.
Like, no one thought we were gonna. And one thing that pisses me off about Henry, and it will always piss me off, is that this nigga sided. He sided with every chick that I got in an issue with. He sided with Christina with the shit. He sided with Amory when me and Amory's going through our shit. And he sided with this chick Erica when my shit had went down. Not once did he try to defend me or back me up like, nah, you know what I mean? Like, never. Never. He was instantly in their corner. And that's the one thing that I don't like about that nigga, man. He always does that shit. And the nigga don't do nothing for his fucking daughter. He hasn't seen his daughter, doesn't pay for his daughter, doesn't do nothing for his daughter. His parents have not even seen their granddaughter, bro.
So basically, from how I'm hearing you tell the story, whatever. So basically, it's kind of worse in a way when your boys are fake and the dudes that you think got your back. That's worse than when a chick does you wrong. Cause this shit that your boy.
Did you not hear me on my 2016 shit yesterday when I went on Fake Some Phonies on Facebook?
I didn't catch it. But it's crazy though because there's one thing that your girl will never have over your boys is that they know your absolute worst shit from day one. If you grew up together, like we all came up together, like there's shit you guys know about me that nobody will ever fucking know. Like there's shit that we've all been through. Like the night I tried to be fucking cool. And the cop was like, yo, what's your fucking driver's license? And I said I didn't have it on me. And that nigga asked for my social. And then he came with the fucking handcuffs. Like, all types of little shit like that. Like, so when this nigga...
And the shit too that niggas don't know about is oh man, I wish you were on that post yesterday, about 2 days ago, but I wish you was on there. If I even tagged you and said, hey, yo, Kev, real talk, you've known me since I was like 14. You ever heard of me being punked before or bullied, Doug?
Right.
No, Doug. No, never. Never once you was like, yo, Adam in the corner there getting punked around, like we gotta go do something. Never, Doug.
Right.
Henry still gets punked to this day, Doug. Still gets bullied to this day, Doug.
And the thing is, it's funny is that like because that's never been any of us. Not me, not you, not Steve, not Ronnie, not any of us. The only times if there's ever an issue, it's between us. Like, you know what I mean? Like, either me and Ronnie will go at it.
Outside niggas never punked us, though.
Right.
Outside niggas never punked us. And outside niggas punked Rob. I've seen Rob get bullied in school. And when Rob stayed back, oh my God, him and Ricky got it the worst, bro, for my grade. Like, niggas was terrible. They was like, yo, shut up. Why you even in my science class right now? Wasn't you here last year? Like,
damn, son.
Niggas got it real bad. I feel bad for Rob at times because he's very emotional, bro. This is why he got a girl.
You know what it was? And I can't really speak on him now because, we all grown men now. But the issue I always had with him, I told him. Because when we first fell out and he started acting brand new when Ricky came into the picture, I was like, yo, for real, like the only reason niggas even gave you respect and didn't fuck with you from the beginning was because you were with me. And it's the only fucking reason. And the second we stop being cool and you start acting brand new, them niggas aren't gonna fuck with you no more. Because regardless of whoever said they didn't like me, from Ricky to Laji to whoever the fuck, them niggas would never come to my face and say that shit. Period. I would always hear about it from somebody else. But them niggas saw me. Them niggas saw me every day.
Every day.
Even I've heard about niggas. You remember Tweezy. You remember Antoine and fucking Lawrence and them niggas going around fucking jumping everybody. Remember the day it was me, you, Steve, Rob, Danny, my boy Danny from JP. We went up to fucking Edison High.
Yeah.
From what I heard later on, from what I found out later on, supposedly them 3 niggas wanted to jump me, but it didn't fucking happen because the second that Dutch heard them saying that shit, Dutch was like, "Nah, don't fuck with him, yo. Like he's cool, he's a real nigga. Like don't fuck with him." And so nothing ever happened. They never said shit to me. And then me and fucking Antoine ended up cool.
Yeah.
But when you got people like Henry,
throwbacks.
people like Rob, you know, people are gonna pick at them because you just they didn't look like they fit in. So niggas tested them. That's what it was. They tested them.
And remember, Henry was going around talking about the E-unit shit with Rainy Spanish ass. I don't know if you remember that. This is when Henry first started about gangbanging and shit.
That might have been after my time, bro. I might have been long gone from that school.
Yeah. Walking around with fake yellow bandanas and shit, talking about the E-unit and shit. Like,
really?
Yo, we started out shit. We started the DP,
the presidents.
Like, I labeled that shit. Niggas think I forgot that shit. I'll never forget shit like that, bro. Henry's faggot ass wasn't in there. He was nowhere to be seen in that, though. I put, niggas had their money name too, walking around our money bandanas and shit. Like, niggas.
Now that I think about it, though, bro, we had mad people doing that shit. There was a mad of us. We had niggas from JP.
Like, that president's nigga, like, the nigga. Squad.
Damn, son.
Sucking Kung Fu Steve,
though. Okay, so basically, so you were saying that the chick, right? So the chick starts whatever. So then what happens with the dude? How does he find out? Like, what happens from that point? Like, how long does she get away with whatever she's doing or being different?
Back when it stopped. Basically, here's what happened, because I'll do it from my point of view. I found out, there's numerous ways you can find out, but I found out because the girl done messed around with whoever she messed around with, you know what I'm saying? That guy, that the chick, that the dude she fucked around with had somebody, and that somebody knew me.
Right.
And happened to call my phone. And that's how I found out about Kim Tyrell and everything else I went down with that. Somebody called my phone and was like, she fucked my boyfriend, well, he's an ex now, on so-and-so time and so-and-so date. And it makes sense because I wasn't physically there. And that's when I can remember she wasn't answering her phone because her phone had, quote-unquote, died. You understand?
Okay, now hold on. So here's the thing, because this is what all of these females try to do. So what's the peripheral shit that's going on? Are you guys arguing? Are y'all not getting along? What's her excuse? What's her reason for why she did what she did? Or did she just never admit it, like to this day?
There are 2 chicks that ever cheated on me that I know of. The first one, which is Kim Tyrell said that I was being too much.
What does that mean?
Because she was younger. Remember, she was younger.
Right.
So she wasn't ready for all the commitment side of everything. I was being too committed. I was the one with the flowers at work. I was the one taking her out every weekend. I was the one buying her clothes. I was the one taking her to my Marine ball. I was,
so straight up, these bitches are just crazy because when you're the dude that's doing all of that shit, it's too much. When you're the nigga that's not doing it, you're not treating me like I'm special. You're not giving me enough attention. These bitches don't know what the fuck they want. It's never fucking enough.
When you give them attention, they're gonna say you're giving me too much attention.
You're soft.
Why you
you know what I'm saying? When you're that dude that's romantic into all of that attention shit. Oh, you're too soft. I'm into bad boys. I don't whatever. But then when you don't give them attention, you're a fucking asshole. You didn't give me attention. That's why I did. You can't fucking win. At least with men, we're simple. All we need are a few things.
It's not a contest to be won. It's not a contest to be won because we will never win.
But that's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is from the relationship standpoint, men are simple. There's only a few things we need, and the one thing we ask for over everything is loyalty. That's it. And these fucking bitches ask for everything on the fucking list, and if you give them 100 things but don't give them that one thing, you're a fucking asshole. And the way they look at it, the relationship ain't shit. Right.
You know what they're gonna say? A real man gives you
everything. But here's reality though. Then those same bitches end up with the next dude, and then they realize what they got from us that they're not getting. But then it's too late.
100%.
Then it's too fucking late. Now you got herpes, or whatever the fuck, You know what I'm saying? Now you wishing that you fucking could go back to that shit and not fuck up. But it's too fucking late. Because the thing is, men, when men do shit like that, at the end of the day, 9 times out of 10, well, I don't know, because I'm not really, you could tell me, because I'm not really with the cheating shit with men and why they do all that shit, but I'm convinced that women just think they're never going to get caught because they think they're smarter than every fucking body. And dudes are always so stuck on hating that 9 times out of 10, the dude dimes out his boy. Fucking women stick together like they'll never, if that's their girl, they'll never fucking, like, they'll carry that shit to the fucking grave.
Straight to the grave. You would never know. I told my coworker yesterday, I said a woman who's married will go and fuck a guy for a whole 2 hours, come back home, shower, change, cook dinner, pick the kids up,
right?
Freaking massage her husband, suck him off all crazy, give him a beer, give him the best steak dinner he ever had, ride him all night, and whisper in his ear, baby, I love you, good night, and go back and do the same shit again the next day.
And then get pregnant, knowing that's not that nigga's kid, and for 18 years let you think that's your kid. So when they talk shit like men aren't shit, yo, we don't have shit on these grimy ass, disrespectful ass, insecure, fucking scorned ass, resentful ass women, because the shit that they do crosses the line. Like, you'll fucking sit there and have another nigga's baby and let your fucking dude take care of them, knowing that shit's not theirs. Those are the reasons why I understand why men are in jail for killing their wives, killing their girlfriends, killing the whole family, then killing themselves. Like, I understand that shit, because you can only push a man so fucking far.
So far.
And at the end of the day, like 9 times out of 10, when men
so far too, it works both ways.
No, it does. But here's the thing: I feel like when men cheat, there's boundaries, there's limits. Like, you're not gonna have another chick around your kids. These bitches will have another nigga around your kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like, bitch, you're not gonna be around my kids. Like, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no respect. That shit's all out the fucking window.
2016, I told you, 2016, respect died in the late 90s, early 2000s. Respect officially died back then. From 2005 till especially 2010 till now, what the hell is loyalty, dog? What is that? What is honesty? What is like? What is career? What is love? What is love? Love is a question now, because it's almost non-existent, my nigga. Like, it's non-existent. Look at Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. I never thought they would get divorced, my nigga. I thought they was gonna ride it out.
Right.
This nigga over here tagging her ass for the past. You know what I'm saying? Because Angelina is a control freak and this, that, and the third. They drew the nigga to cheating, and guess how he did it? He's making a new movie like he did with Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Right. Karma is a bitch, isn't it?
Yeah. Love is for the moment. Trust is an illusion. And loyalty don't fucking exist. It just is. Yo, people are only loyal to them fucking selves at the end of the day, because one of two things happen. If you're the person in your relationship that's loyal, the other person isn't. If you're the person in your relationship that's fucking up and doing shit you shouldn't be doing, then, you know, you're gonna be the one that fucks up a good thing. Like, you can't fucking win. It don't even fucking matter. And it always happens that the person you're the best to, the person you're good to, is the wrong person. No matter what, like, no matter how you fucking try to do that shit, it's always the person who you treat like shit is the best person that you lose. And the person that you treat with the most fucking respect and love and attention in the fucking world will be the one that's smiling in your face and behind your fucking back. They don't give a fuck. And
the thing that irks me too, was I gonna bring up before it's in my mind, the thing that gets me the most when it comes to these conniving ass fucking females is that the fact that in order to get back at me for cheating, right, you go fuck my boy.
Right. Not even some random dude, right? Like some nigga that sees me every day. Some nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. It's crazy.
And I'll be honest, from a cheating aspect, my boys have asked me, they said, bro, is it possible when you was cheating, did you even love your girl? I said, my nigga, I still love my girl.
Right.
She's not my girl, but I still love her. Right. And he's like, my nigga, you don't even know what love is. If you really loved her, you wouldn't cheat on her. Wrong.
Okay, so that's what I'm gonna ask you.
I said I love her. She is fucking annoying. She's controlling. She's fucking always arguing about something. Always trying to play freaking NCIS, investigate ass bitch. Like it draws you. If you're not gonna trust me, I'm gonna do exactly what you told me I'm doing.
Right, right.
That's how I would.
But see, that's what I want to ask you, because I can't really speak on as far as men cheating, because you know that's never really been my lifestyle. Even though certain people think it is, or it has been, that's never really been my lifestyle. So why, when women ask, "Oh, why exactly do men cheat?" or "If they love me, they wouldn't cheat." So then, what exactly is the reason then?
You drew me to do it. Nigga,
they ain't gonna buy that, son. They ain't gonna buy that.
I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example.
Okay.
Right? I'll give you an example.
Right.
All right. Let's go back to me in high school. I was with Yvette Fayo.
Right.
But back then, I'll be honest, I was a little bit shallow. Not a little bit, I was a lot.
Okay.
Like shallow, real shallow. I cared about other people's opinions.
Okay.
Yvette wasn't the most beautiful girl, but to me she was. Yvette wasn't the most smallest girl, but to me she was exactly the perfect size and everything that I wanted and that I was looking for and that I needed. But I was so shallow that I went to Cassie Veronio or Lisa Hopkins and the skinny white girls, the freaking Michelle Rodriguez in them. Like I started to divert there because of I cared about everyone. Look at Adam and his fat bitch. You see what I'm saying? Like it got to me. Anne Marie, it became the same thing. Anne Marie is not a small chick. She's still a big chick, but she's not as big. Like she's losing her weight. But back then she was a big chick. So I went to Kim Tyrell. I went to Christina. I went to Lauren Stein and Justine Morrisdorf. I just went to smaller girls because that is what I'm saying. The image that everyone have of me is that's what it is in their head. And I'll tell you, like I was influenced a little bit. I'll be honest. Like Henry, when I had my Toyota Corolla, Doug, I was fine. It was a paid car.
Right.
My mom was like, "Here's a car."
Right.
And Henry was like,
"Here comes Henry." Right. Here comes Henry. Right.
You should get a Honda. And guess what I did? I got a fucking Honda.
Right. But see, it's kind of true. It's kind of true because it's the same thing. Because when I started messing with Vanessa and then Jasmine after that, and even the same thing with Inga, all people kept telling me was, "Yo, don't fuck with them. They got a bad reputation." But me being me, I was the opposite. I didn't care what people thought, and I felt like I would give them a chance. You know what I'm saying? To be something different, or to not be what everybody was making them out to be. And in my case, end up getting burned the same fucking way. It's like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Like if you try to be your own person and not listen to what everybody says.
That's what I've been looking for the past hour to say. I told you it's a losing battle. Like I said, for when it comes to the cheating aspect, I got to the point, bro. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just be single.
Okay.
That way,
so look,
I can't get in trouble.
So tell me if you agree or disagree with this. My girl Sarah, we've been close friends since high school. Like you know Sarah Caseman. Like we've been friends forever. We'll be friends till we're fucking 90 years old. And we talk often about shit like this, right? And my thing is, what I really feel like, because we always talk about how the people who we see, whether on Facebook or walking down the fucking street looking stupid, like they're so fucking happy. I'm now convinced that every couple who looks happy, or they think that everything's good, I guarantee you, at least one person in that relationship don't know they're being played. And that's really how I feel now. I don't feel like there is a relationship out here that someone's not doing fucked up shit. And maybe it's because of all the shit that was done to me. But if you think about it, like how nobody is like, we live in a fucking society with social media and all of these fucking platforms, and it's so easy to do fucked up shit. Like back in the day, if you wanted to cheat, nigga, even before cell phones got big, like you had to actually move around, like be out doing shit. It's so fucking easy. You can meet somebody from fucking California from sitting on your bed in fucking Chicago. Like it's so fucking easy to meet people and cheat now. How the fuck can a relationship be a relationship?
I'm gonna say this too. If you when it comes to the how what you said before about how people look, smiling all on the camera and happy.
Right.
What's your take on this? Are you friends with Zamara on Facebook?
I am.
Okay. So I asked a grown adult who is married yesterday. This woman is like 50 years old.
Okay.
I said, how would you feel if you had a 3-year-old by one guy, right?
Right.
You guys are no longer dating.
Mm-hmm.
You're now dating someone else for the past 2.5 years.
Right. Because aren't they engaged now too?
They're engaged now together and everything.
They're
now
engaged.
You're pregnant
Right.
by this guy.
Okay.
She was like, okay. I said, now that you're pregnant by the guy, you're about like 6 months pregnant. She's like, okay. Now your daughter's 3-year-old birthday comes. Would you invite your baby dad over? She's like, no. You crazy? I said, why? She was like, what for? I was like, well, I'm saying like it's his daughter. She was like, let him and his family have their own party.
But
don't
see,
invite, like, you know what I'm saying?
But see, and that's the thing.
I understand what you can't change your mind.
But see, I can speak on this firsthand.
People are gonna think one way,
but see,
and people are gonna think the other.
Right. But see, I can speak on it because you know I have a stepdaughter, right? Now here's the thing. Here's the thing, though, right? And this is why I say it's so fucked up how women are. You can have a kid with someone, same nigga that you claimed you loved back when you were getting pregnant by this nigga, and all of a sudden you feel like he doesn't have rights to his kids. And this needs to be a whole nother episode too, because I'm so sick of the fact that fathers are being treated like they're auxiliary parents and they don't fucking matter. And these women think that because they're the ones that carried this kid for 10 months, they fucking think that they can make all the fucking decisions. No, it's 10 calendar months. A pregnancy is 10 calendar months. That's a gestational period of a pregnancy. People think it's 9 months, but it's really 10. It's 40 weeks. 40 weeks is 10 months. But
these women are averagely having kids in like between 25 to 35 weeks now. So
those are premature. Those are well, if you have a baby at 20. Well, if you have a baby at 25 weeks, it's going to be stillborn like my daughter was. But anything 28, 29 weeks after is viable because my stepdaughter was born at 29 weeks. She was really premature. They stopped. The cutoff is 35 weeks. So anything 35 and after is considered full term. But some women go past 40. Some women don't make it to 35. But if you look at like the pregnancy calendar, gestational period they call it is 10 calendar months. But I don't know, whatever. Because some months have 4 weeks, some months have 5, but whatever.
Well, yeah, like this year was a leap year. So.
Point is, though, this nigga said a leap year. I'm gonna just jump right past that, like you didn't even say that. But no, I know, but these women are so disrespectful, yo. Like they really act like it's my kid. Like you forget that's not just your kid. And then this is the reason why they are the way they are.
Not know my story.
No, I know, but Adam, but that's my point. And when these little girls and these little boys grow up without their father around, because that's what you females need to understand, since this shit's being recorded. That's what you females need to understand is that when you have a fucking kid and they grow up with issues because their father wasn't around, now you have more men who don't know how to treat women because their father wasn't around to show them. And you have more women who didn't have their father around because the first man a woman will ever love is her father. And when he's not there because you bitter-ass females keep him out of your child's life, they grow up looking for attention from every man they meet, and the fucking cycle continues. And the shit pisses me off.
Exactly what? I'll give you an example when it comes to myself in my situation, right? Because everyone knows me. Adam has the worst luck. Everyone knows I was on and off with my daughter's mother for 13 and a half years. Everyone knows that my daughter's mother, who she is, where she graduated from, where she lives, that she was always around me.
Wait, you talking about Emery?
My girlfriend? Yes.
That's how long? Yo, nigga, we're old. That's how long it's been? 13 and a half years.
Yeah, bro. I've known Emery since she was 13 years old.
Yeah, we're old, bro. We're fucking old.
So listen, I never did wife her up completely. I never said this is my girlfriend.
Right.
But people who saw her knew for a fact that Adam is the one who she's with. You understand? Right. She used to tell people, Adam is my man. Adam's my man. Adam's the guy I'm talking to. I'm talking to somebody. I'm talking to somebody. Did she talk to other people? Yes, she spoke to other people. She spoke to 2 other guys, you know, when she was on and off with me, right? Mm-hmm. We ended up, Emery, nobody really knows, but Emery's been pregnant, 4 total times.
Well, I know. I mean, I was there when she was pregnant for a few of those times.
Yeah. The first time she was ever pregnant, she was pregnant while Kim Tyrell was pregnant.
I
Now, the Kim
remember
Tyrell
that.
pregnancy is
I
very questionable
remember,
because
nigga.
we don't know whose kid that was.
Right,
But
right.
Adam got punched in the face 7 times, and somebody called the mom, and all types of shit happened. So whatever.
Yo, son. Yo, hold on. Before you finish your story, I just want to say as a side note, son, whenever you left the house to go see Kim Tyrell, son, me and Henry did not want to go to sleep or turn our phone off because we knew that Metuchen police were going to be right around the corner any fucking minute. And yo, we was going to have to go down to fucking Metuchen police station to find out where the fuck you were because this bitch's parents were intent on fucking having your ass arrested, son. In fucking tent.
Exactly. Yeah, they didn't care. They know what's going down. But as for Anne Marie, so we're talking about Anne Marie. So when she got the abortion or whatever, Anne Marie, if anyone knows how far along she was close to 6 months pregnant. Right. And it was real bad that we did that. It was a lot of money I dished out because I paid for it. Right. And it was a lot of money dished out, but it was what it was. So the second time Anne Marie was pregnant, it was the winding down stages when I was in my first engagement with Christina.
Right, right. I remember that because she was mad pissed off and she wasn't the same.
The second time.
Right.
The second time Christina was pregnant because Christina had a miscarriage a couple months before. Now Christina was pregnant. Told Kim KYM she was pregnant. Didn't tell me she was. You understand? Happens to be that.
Hold on. Kim Tyrell was pregnant. Right, but the other Kim was never pregnant by you, right?
Who, KYM?
Yeah.
No, hell no.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't getting my shit twisted.
I know every single chick that's been pregnant by
because I remember the night that Anne-Marie pulled up in the Sonata and she punched you in the face that night. Was that behind all that shit?
That's her first pregnancy. That's the first pregnancy with regular Kim Tyrell. Yep. Yeah, that's outside the Brunswick. So
hit you with that mean left hook. Right, yeah.
Anyway, freaking Anne-Marie, these goodies.
Nah, I'm gonna be real with you though, son. I'm gonna be real with you. I gained mad respect for her because I didn't know she had a left hook like that, son. Like, I had no idea, son.
She hit me 7 times. I counted every time she hit me.
Yeah, I only saw one, son, so she must have some Mayweather hands because I only saw the first one, son. I didn't see any more.
She hit me 7 times. But she didn't have a Mayweather when I Tyson that ass. When she realized, okay, that's enough. That was enough, and I hit it with that real right, that real right and respect, right?
Yo.
Anyway, so Christina and me was done, and she was pregnant. So Anne-Marie pulls up outside on Amboy Avenue. Well, no, when you go past Amboy Avenue, it's New Brunswick Avenue. So New Brunswick Avenue, by Dumbledore. So she goes, Adam, I'm pregnant. This and the third. I said we can't keep it. So she has another portion. Now, when I got locked up in 09, everyone knows that, and I came in 2010, Anne-Marie was living with me. So when Anne-Marie was living with me, she gets pregnant now. But remember, I fucked around with Emmy Lou Kujawa. That was a chick Henry knew.
So, okay.
And I messed with Emmy twice.
Okay, so I was gone by then. So wait, so you and Anne-Marie was actually fixing things, putting things back together. So you and the other girl, your other kid's mom.
Like, she was living with me on Third Ward Morris. Yeah, she was.
So you and Emmy Lou, that's what fucked it up for good.
No. I'll tell you what. I get to the ending final stages of what completely, when Anne-Marie was like, okay, that's it. It was winding down. I did a lot of shit though. I praise Anne-Marie like she hung in there, man. She hung there. She was a fucking champ. So anyway, I was talking to Emmy for like a month. Emmy and me messed like twice. Emmy got pregnant the second time, but remember, I used to chill with a kid named Danny Dominguez.
Okay.
Now I passed Emmy on to Danny because I was already back with Anne-Marie now. So I was like, yo, my nigga, you can chill with her. I don't care. Go ahead. Like, do you, fam? Da-da-da.
Right.
When I moved out, when my parents came back in August and they realized the house was a total mess because of all my house parties and they kicked us out, I moved in with my boy Danny. When I moved in with Danny, he lived in North Plainfield. When I moved there, a week later, he puts me on the phone. I'm like, hello? At that time, it was Emmy. Emmy's like, Adam, I've been talking. I was like, what's up? She's like, I'm 6 weeks pregnant. So I'm like, okay, congratulations to you and Danny. That's not my kid.
Wait, but why did you say Danny though? And this is Emmy Lou?
Because, listen, I messed with Emmy on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Danny chilled with her on that Saturday of the same week. Supposedly, he hit it.
Smash and
he
pass.
kept messing with Emmy until she was 5 months pregnant. Literally stomaching everything. He kept fucking with her. I actually have a picture on my Facebook on his birthday in September with him, like, holding her, and you can see her stomach in the picture.
Okay, hold on.
So I'm the one that took the picture.
And you have one kid with Emmy Lou, right? Your son, correct?
One. That's my son.
And this, yes. So this is the same pregnancy where he was born, or a different pregnancy?
No, this is her first pregnancy ever. No.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, ain't no denying that shit, nigga. That's you. But go ahead.
Well, I didn't know because I didn't see the time frame with me then.
Right.
But she came on and later told me, Adam, I didn't fuck with Danny that weekend. I fucked with Danny 3 weeks after. So by that time, your sperma was already did what it needed to do, and it's yours. So I'm laughing the whole time because I'm like, yeah, whatever, because now I needed a paternity test because Danny's hitting it. You understand?
Okay, let's pause right there, bro. 1 second. Hold on. What's wrong with these females getting so offended when men ask them for a paternity test? Like, I need to know that shit. Like, seriously, that shit needs to be dealt with and talked about, because these women act like they get so offended when you ask them for proof of something that's going to change your fucking life. Like, what the fuck with that shit?
One second. Today. Okay, you're gonna laugh at this one when I'm at the ending closing hammer that I got for this conversation right before I finish this. You're gonna die laughing because you know I'm a wild boy. So anyway, all I gotta say is karma, bro. Anyway, Anne-Marie. Okay, boom. So Anne-Marie now, me and Anne-Marie get into a physical fist fight. Anne-Marie, when I'm living with Danny, I'm bringing the rest of my stuff. This is right before, I think it was right after Halloween or right before Halloween, right?
Right.
So Anne-Marie and me, like that week of November or the week before Halloween. So anyway, Anne-Marie pulls up at a stoplight, the light on 22 in North Plainfield, right?
Yep.
By that side. Comes out the truck. Because she's like, I know you're fucking with that bitch, Christine Coker. I know you're with that bitch. Da, 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 da. Fuck you, Adam. Like going off her regular Puerto Rican side shit. Comes out the car, pops open the trunk, and my stuff was on some 8 Mile shit. I keep it real. It was on some 8 Mile shit. So she throws my garbage bags on Route 22 at a red light on a major fucking interstate highway, kicking my clothes in the air, talking like, fuck you. You know, her regular He-Man, Shiva, tough guy shit. In slow motion, I came out the vehicle.
That nigga said slow
did
motion.
what I needed to do.
Hold on. Is this comparable to the day that we were pulled up in front of Kim Tyrell's house and she got yoked by the tree? Is this comparable?
This was like Jason Stratham.
Because when me and Henry saw that shit that night, son, we thought we were all going to jail for accessory to murder, son. Because the way you had her on that tree, son, she wasn't getting up. As far as what we saw, she was never getting up again, son. We were like, we're not hiding the body, fuck this nigga, we need to fucking bounce.
Yo, you was there when I hit Kim the ill ass Tiger Cobra Strike.
That's what I'm talking about, son. That's what I'm talking about. We almost pulled the fuck out, son. We almost bounced on you, son. Like, fuck that, fuck that.
She dropped immediately, dog.
Son,
I didn't punch her. As long as you know me, though, you know I don't slap bitches, though. I don't slap and I don't kick. I give this bitch the ill strike.
We going straight to hell, bro.
Yeah, we are. So, I am anyway in the fucking handbasket. So she goes. fuck you. So I did what I needed to do. I hit it that quick, Money Mayweather. And then police came with the light on, right? What's going on here? I said, sir, the trunk popped and my clothes fell out.
The worst luck with cops, man. Damn.
I know, right? I know. It's like flies or something.
Okay, so the cop pulls up, you're a fucking black dude, and a little fucking white Puerto Rican girl standing there crying. What happened?
The cop proceeds to turn his sirens on to allow us to make the right, because the light turned green now. So he looks at her and said, "Ma'am, are you sure you're okay?" With her crooked ass glasses, okay,
oh my God.
one was broken in half.
Yeah.
One was broken in half. She goes, "Why are you asking me questions? Can I go, please?" Because she knew better.
God.
So
tough, son. Yo, I'm actually starting to like Anne-Marie more and more, son. I didn't realize how tough she was, son.
No, she is actually tough, because remember when we got into the situation outside New Brunswick?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you remember, but she came to my house like 2 weeks later after she cried to her mom that I hit her in the face. She went and when she came in the house, she said to you and she said to Henry, because you're like, "Oh my God, you actually came back." And she's like, "Yeah, because he hits like a bitch anyway."
Oh my God, son. Yo, she's tough, son.
She was pretty. She is ultimately tough. But remember when me and Henry used to jump her? We actually jumped her right there. Me and Henry used to torture her, dog. We tortured her. We used to straight jump her.
Alright, hold on. Cause we got, hold on. We can't be laughing about this shit, cause we got daughters now, nigga. Like, yeah. I'm telling you right now, son. The day I meet a nigga like you, son, coming after one of y'all, I'll fuck that nigga up, son. I'm telling you, I'm going right to jail, nigga.
Yeah. Shit, that was some funny shit.
Yo, son, karma, yo, watching in another 15 years.
Yeah.
Son.
So anyway, go kick rocks. Anyway.
Son, we gonna be at the door like fucking Will and Martin and fucking Bad Boys 2, son. We gonna be at the door, yo. Telling you, son.
What you telling, bro? What?
Damn.
Telling, bro. I'm going straight for that door.
All right, so go ahead. So the cop. So the cop ended up driving off. Nothing ever happened.
Yeah, nothing ever happened. No, hell no. And then this is to tell you how it's not just me. This is to tell you how crazy Anne-Marie is. When we pull up to go inside Danny's house, she goes, I said, "Yo, don't you ever in your life try to do some crazy ass shit." She was like, "Fuck what you're talking about. Can we go upstairs and fuck now?"
Oh my God.
This is how she was. Like, she actually got turned on by it. And we're gonna get into a topic about that later.
Okay, yeah, we definitely do, because that shit, keep it real, like that shit is
it's out of control. It's actually real out of control with
but here's the thing, yo, a lot of people I was gonna say that. A lot of people like that shit. Yeah, we definitely. That's gonna be a whole nother shit. That's gonna be a whole separate thing by itself.
Yeah. So anyway, back to this topic. So now I felt real bad 2 weeks after, because Anne-Marie took a test and it came up she was, it was positive.
By the way, just a shout out, yo. I mean, fucking Anne-Marie Vega forever goes down in history as the fucking thuggish chick ever for saying, "Can we go fuck now?" After just getting fucking tombstoned like in the middle of fucking 22.
You don't even want to know when it comes to family court matters too. It's been worse than that. She's done worse than that.
Damn, son.
Because she got tough in front of the judge and sheriffs, and I'll get to that.
Yeah,
so anyway, we found out she was 3 months pregnant, because she's also half retarded, because it's freaking early November, and I go, "When's the last time you had your period?" And she's like, "Right before your birthday." My birthday is August 21st, mind you. Okay, so she's some type of slow person. So anyway, so I felt bad. So I go to my doctor's appointments with her. I'm only be seeing about my daughter. This is the thing she's forgetting to tell people, since she wants to run her mouth these days. So about whatever. So she goes on. Now it's getting closer to her finding out about Emmy. Henry's big motherfucking mouth starts hanging around. Henry always comes in and shows a picture to Amber.
Yo, hold on a second, because I can't hear you.
She goes,
okay.
You hear me now? She goes, "Whose baby is?" She's pregnant, and Henry smiles.
Oh my God. Yep, that stupid ass fucking butter popcorn. Yep.
Yes, that he smiles and says, "I don't know."
Oh my God!
And then it proceeds to Amory now suspicion that the time frame me and her didn't talk for the little 2 months, that Adam was out there doing him.
And by the way, a special fuck you too to that motherfucker for the day that he had Danielle giving his nasty ass head with me sitting in the fucking room. And that bitch turns to me and says, "Thank you for being a team player, you dirty motherfucker."
Yes. She told me thanks for being a champ. Yeah, Danielle is a different one.
That I'm convinced now that nigga's gay, yo, because that shit ain't funny, and this nigga thought that shit was the funniest thing he ever seen in his life.
Bro, you didn't think the nigga was gay when he was grabbing on Eddie and fucking Victor's ass and fucking club.
All I know is I was minding my business in the corner with Black Kim. That's all I know. And all of them little fucking gay friends that they were with kept looking at me. All I know is I was minding my fucking business. I didn't want no parts of none of that shit.
So here it is, right? So boom. Amory's not suspicious. I'm like, what are you talking about? No way. I never even had sex with that girl. So now it comes to the point, April 16th, in May, what am I talking about? In March, I meet this pretty little white girl in Big Shots. Her name's Megan Thomas, right?
I don't think I've ever seen this one on Facebook. I haven't seen this one. I've seen Emmy Lou, but I haven't seen this other one.
Megan, everyone knows I was engaged to Megan. Everyone knows the Adam and Megan.
Wait. So is Megan the one that I was told that you kidnapped? Is that the Megan?
No, we're gonna get to that.
Okay, so that's gonna be a whole other thing, nigga, because I got questions for that.
This is 2011 now, right?
Okay.
So all your questions are being answered now throughout the course of the year 2011. April of 2011, April 16th, right?
Right.
Amory Amory is still living with me at this point, right? So Amory, I get a call. I start dating Megan the day before, which is April 15, 2011. She's officially my girlfriend. The next day, right? Megan, by the way, she's from Union Beach, which is Monmouth County.
Okay. I know Monmouth County because me and Rob used to go down to Ocean Township all day, every day, and that's Monmouth County.
Remember when the flood came and
matter of fact, I used to live right up the street from Union Beach. Shortly before. Matter of fact, right before me and you was in New Brunswick, I actually came back up from down there, Monmouth County near Union Beach.
Okay, because there's Kingsburg, Union Beach, and then Keyport, and then whatever.
Yep.
So anyway, so she Megan's house got totaled for Hurricane Sandy. So we'll get into that whole topic later on.
Damn.
Yeah. Is that what you're bothering me for? I'm on the phone. Fucking grandmother minding her own fucking business. Anyway, back to this topic. So this girl, she goes, Emmy's sister calls me, Devlin. It's like 12 in the afternoon.
Right.
She's like, oh my God, Emmy's water broke. So it just so happens I'm with Danny playing video games, playing 2K, whatever. Danny is the supposedly kid who I said was the baby dad. So me and him leave. We fly down in his car, and he was with a chick he was talking to at the time. So we fly all the way down there. Boom. So we go.
Now, at this point, you still don't know yet if it's yours at this point, right?
100%. Correct.
Okay.
So we pull up, we go up the elevator, find out what room she's in. Come to find out what room she's in, we go in the room. So I'm like, where's the baby? So she's like, oh, he's in the nursery. She delivered my son in the elevator. So my son is born at 2:14, but they put on the birth certificate 2:16 because they can't put the time in the elevator.
Right.
No pads and stuff there.
Right.
So
Okay.
It's crazy. Because her pussy's loose and he just came falling.
Wait, what did you just say, sir? I'm sorry. Can you just repeat that again, please?
I'm not gonna retract my statement.
No, hold on. I'm gonna need you to.
Retracting what I said. No, I'm not kidding. The goddamn thing. So anyway,
Damn, bro.
My son comes tumbling out like Niagara Falls.
Yo, you just reminded me of Stewie when you said that shit. When Stewie was like, "Yo, I fucked that shit up on the way out of there. I pretty much just walked right out." Yo, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. So,
All right, so that happened. So then what?
Yeah. So I'm talking to her or whatever, and I go to the nursery. So they're like, yeah, your son is in bed, whatever. So I'm looking. So then me and Danny look at each other. Now Danny, I'll send you a picture of him. He has a big, long, Squidward looking nose and big Dumbo ass ears, right? Pretty ugly kid, droopy side eyes.
Oh my god, that
I
nigga.
look. Yeah, he's Dominican and Puerto Rican, by the way. His dad's Dominican, his mom's Puerto Rican. So I look at him. He looks at me. I'm like, damn. He's like, congratulations.
Shit.
Because I have something called a hereditary nose. I have my father's fucking nose, but I have my mom's eyes, and everyone knows that. And I have my mom's smile.
Nigga, you ain't gotta tell me shit. I saw one picture, and there was no fucking denying that shit.
So I put my son up. At the time, BlackBerry BBM was popping.
Oh my god, nigga,
now,
damn.
I deleted
Camera
everyone,
in the mirror BBM pose.
This nigga went all the way back. BBM. Yeah, all the way back, 010. So, 011.
Yeah,
so
011.
I deleted all that, right? So when I deleted all that, guess what?
What?
Yep. There's one person I did not delete. Yesenia fucking Cruz.
Oh my god.
I know you know that name.
Yes, I
AKA
do. And she's on my Instagram too and everything.
Fucking friend.
Vanessa's fucking
Right?
butt buddy.
Best
Yep.
fucking friend.
Yep.
So I'm like, oh my god, bro, no way. So she calls Anne-Marie in seconds. Adam put up something talking about his handsome son is born.
Oh my god.
Anne-Marie proceeds to call my phone over 30 times while I'm hitting the ignore button because I'm not beat for that right now. I take pictures with Emmy and her family, and Emmy's all emotional. Aren't you gonna stay here? And that's not gonna happen.
Damn, nigga, she just had a kid.
I was like, yeah, I'll be back. I got to go to Big Shots. I'm promoting a party, and I'll come back. I swear, never came back. It was like 2 months after.
Niggas like you, son, that should make me the best nigga in the world to these bitches. And you and Henry, you motherfuckers do the most fucked up shit, son. That nigga's at Big Shots. Yo, son. The fucking placenta didn't even come out yet, and you at Big Shots. Huh?
And I went there with my girl.
Yo.
I said, and I went there with my girl at the time.
Yo,
so anyway, life goes on. Emily's like, are you going to sign the birth certificate? I'm like, yeah, no doubt. This is why my son has her last name and not mine, because I never signed it. So anyway, I never signed my daughter's either. So I went and what do you call it?
Okay, so then wait. So then if that's the case, how did you end up being put on child support, though?
Hold on, pause. We're going to put Emmy to the side for a minute.
Okay.
Now, remember, I also have another kid that's coming soon. Mm-hmm. Right? You just don't know yet. Anne-Marie blocked me on everything. She moved out before I got back to the house. She deleted me off everything. Just block. No one changed her phone number immediately. She called sprint faster than a speeding bullet, right? And she did whatever she needed to do. So I couldn't get in contact with her. One day, it's like end July, like 24th or something. It's like the end of July. I'm leaving club Tiki Bar over there in Seaside.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm leaving with my girl and of course Henry. And I hear, oh my god, Anna. Fat ass Yesenia Cruz runs up to me. Oh, what's up, girl? She's like, oh my god, your son is so handsome. I was like, thanks. She's like, your daughter too. She's so beautiful. She looks just like you.
Wait, what?
I was like, what? She was like, yeah, your daughter.
Wait, what?
Like, my daughter's born? She was like, yeah, June 1st. So my son is born April 16th.
Oh shit, June 1st? Damn, my daughter's birthday is June 9th. Damn.
Yeah, so they're both Geminis. So,
that's so crazy because my daughter was born June 9th, 2011. That's crazy.
Yeah, so we got a kid the same year.
Damn, bro.
So I'm flipping out. My girl's like, Adam, calm down. I try emailing Amber. I try doing everything in the book. She won't get a hold of me. So I did, and nobody knows this, but when it is a collective view at this time frame, I took what the most sensible thing to do. I ignored my mother's advice, who said, "Oh, just do what Steve Harvey did. Just ignore and leave alone, and eventually she'll let you see your kid." No, are you fucking dumb? Okay. What I did was I went down to New Brunswick Family Court. I got the paperwork.
Good for you.
I filed for joint custody, visitation right. I also signed for paternity test, and I also put myself on child support. My daughter's mother has never, ever, ever put me on child support. I put Adam D. Simmons wants to pay so forth and so forth every week. Okay?
Right.
Now, a lot of people applauded me for it, and a lot of people said I was dumb for it, but I thought that was the best decision and the legal way to go about it, doing it.
Yeah, but see, hold on, but that's a good thing you bring up. I don't agree with the people who say it's a bad idea because more fathers need to step up and take their rights to their kids. Because if more fathers did that 100%. Shit, these women wouldn't be allowed to keep doing the shit they do and taking over these fucking family courts and having men out here looking crazy and then telling their kids your father don't want to be around.
This is why to this day.
Whole nother topic too.
I still.
I said that's a whole nother topic too, but go ahead.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get into that. So yeah, back to the story at hand. So Anne Marie comes to court, tough as shit as usual. We don't see a judge because we both agree we don't want to see a judge. She's not looking me in my face at all.
Right.
So she has this real super thick envelope. Like, what's in that envelope? So the peer mediator, probation officer guy goes, Mr. Simmons, you get a chance to speak, and she has to be quiet and listen. And Miss Vega, you got a chance to speak. He has to be quiet and listen. Miss Vega, you can go first. She goes, listen, whatever this is that he's doing, this is all for show. Adam is just for show. He's all for the cameras, okay? I just want to let you know that if he wants joint custody and all this stuff that I saw in the paperwork, fine. He can have joint custody as a visitation right. I want him to have supervised visitation because where he's living right now on 62 Harrison Ave, he lives with 3 other guys, and I don't want my newborn daughter around some stranger guys I don't know. She's from the white girl act now. She's no longer Puerto Rican on this side.
Right.
She's white girl now.
But see, shit like that, bro. Shit like that.
Yeah, so hold on. So she goes, yeah, so that's what it is. So she was like, does he agree? I was like, I'll agree to supervised visitation for 90 days, so I can get to know my daughter and how to, change diapers, and because I never had a kid before, I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
Feed her and shit like that. I'll agree to it. So he signs that. He said, "You sure?" So we're being recorded now because it has to be legal. I said, "Yes, sir, I agree." So he said, "How much do you think you can afford a week, Mr. Simmons?" I said, "Can you put it in the computer system thing that you guys just created like a couple years ago? Because I'm not having her agree. Because if it was up to her, it'd be $1 million a week." She's like, "You're damn right. You're damn right it would be." So anyway, so they generated off my job and my unemployment check, and it came up to me paying because I informed him that I also have another child who's exactly 1 month older than my daughter, and he lives in Ocean County. So he said, "Well, thank you for letting me know that because I had by then I had the paperwork for that also because I had a court summons." I said that he's like, because your daughter's the second born, the firstborn always gets more money than the other kid after. It's just how it works.
Right.
So he was like, "Ma'am, you can afford exactly $80 a week." She's like 90.
Oh my God! Trying to negotiate fucking.
Mr. Simmons, can you afford?
She's tough.
Can you afford 90? I was like, no. I said 60. So she looks at me. She's like, $60 for your daughter a week. I said, yeah, I have another kid to take care of. So she was like, her face, if she could kill me right there, she would have killed me. So she goes, fine. I'll even take his quarter a week if he wants to pay that.
But wait, here's what's because we're at an hour and 8 minutes. So here's basically what's fucked up. All because you had a kid with someone else, she's doing all this.
Hold on. She takes out the envelope, right? Mm-hmm. I finally get to see what's in the envelope. Look how tough she is. On my Facebook. Mind you, she's not my friend. God alone knows how she got all these pictures.
Oh
we
my.
drinking,
Yeah.
popping bottles.
Okay. I'm glad you brought that up, yo, because this is how we'll close this shit.
She also says the guy that he's dating, the girl that he's dating has 2 kids. What kind of picture is this?
Okay, look. I know where you're going with this, right?
It just so happens, right? Hold on. It just so happens that the picture that she's showing in the thing, it's my ex's daughter and son standing by a table that we were just playing beer pong at. Listen, they weren't playing beer pong. They were standing by the beer pong table because there was a pool there. And she brought that up, bro.
Bro, regardless, yo, this is the issue I have, okay? This is the perfect shit to close this shit out. Why does that shit matter? Like, this is my child, it's your child, it's our child. What the fuck I do, drinking, whatever the fuck, whoever the fuck, doing legal shit in a fucking bar, like, that's the shit that pisses me off, bro, when, like, women do that shit. Oh, he's not a good father because he's playing beer pong. What? And really, you know that she's only doing this because you had a kid with another chick.
Which brings me to my current topic. When I got incarcerated in 2013, till what's the date today?
Well, we gonna have to. That shit's gonna have to be the next episode. Cause I can tell that shit. Yo, you had so much shit happen to you, my nigga, in a fucking period of fucking from the time I left New Jersey till the time you left fucking the States.
You would think I would kill myself by now, huh? You would think.
Yo, I'll be real with you. When Henry hit me up, because I didn't even know what happened. When he hit me up and I found out that you were like state prison, nigga. I was like, yo, son, I hope this nigga don't kill himself, yo, because I don't see how he's coming back from this shit, yo. Like, that's how bad that shit was, nigga. Like, that shit was crazy.
God's a good guy, bro. God's a good guy.
Well, yeah, absolutely, but it's just crazy, like, yo, like, how did this shit all fall apart like this?
You know what saved my ass?
What?
Something I did after I graduated high school, 2 weeks after I graduated.
What's that?
When I was 18 years old. I went to East Brunswick and signed up to be in the United States Marine Corps.
And that's the one thing, son, that we could never get over. Like, if you never would have fucking what you did sacrifice for Christina, if you never would have did that shit and you would have stayed where the fuck you were, you would be set the fuck up for life right now, bro. A fucking state trooper or something somewhere, like doing whatever the fuck you want.
Probably.
Damn, bro.
Possibly, yeah.
We're gonna keep talking, but I'm gonna end the podcast with this shit right now. We'll see y'all motherfuckers next week. We gonna keep